All right, welcome back to the channel. So today we're diving into a kind of hot topic. The election just finished up. Donald Trump just got elected as president. And one thing when it comes to the stock and investing world is how politicians trade, buy, sell stocks. Well, there's plenty of platforms out there that actually allow us to view their portfolios and see what moves they're making. You see all over the place these platforms where trade just like Nancy Pelosi or trade just like these senators or congressmen. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the top 10 stocks that politicians are buying now. So without further ado, let's get into this list. At number 1, we have Aramark, ticker symbol ARMK. This company is known for food, facilities, and uniform services, and they operate in sectors like healthcare, education, and sports. As of the time of filming this, they are currently trading at $39.11 with a 52-week high and low of around $40 to $25 with a PE ratio of 29.93. For those that don't know what a P/E ratio, that is the price and earnings ratio. Generally, you want it to be lower. Anything lower than 30, 40, 50 is solid. The lower the better. That's kind of what you got to think, because the P/E ratio is its stock price over the earnings per share. So you want to be earning a lot while paying little. Kind of how it works. Now, what are politicians seeing in a company that provides just general services to everything? Well, they see value in Aramark because Aramark operates in essential industries. Schools need their services, hospitals need their services, American sports need their services, because here's the thing, when you go to a Mariners game, when you go to a Yankee game, they're going to be providing services like food, seating, ticketing, all the above. They just do a lot. With a company that's so diverse, losing one aspect of the company, they're not going to fall. Which is why it is super steady when it comes to their customer base and their demand. Number 2, we have the Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, ticker symbol CM. For those that don't know, this is literally just a Canadian bank. They offer anything from personal banking to investment services. And as of the time of filming this, they are currently trading at $64.33 with a PE ratio of 12.96. So that's good, with a 52-week high and low of 64 to 37. So generally, they're pretty solid. Why are American politicians trying to dibble-dabble into Canadian banking? When it comes to international banks, no one cares where they're from, as long as they can give good results and be reliable. That's all that matters. This bank has really strong presence in North America as a whole. So that includes Canada, America, and Mexico, and all of its tiny little countries at the bottom. They're just a really solid bank, and it's appealing for politicians who can see either similar or better results than banks that they see in America. Heck, with Silicon Valley Bank and other banks just falling apart, there's nothing wrong with going outside of America. If the bank does what the bank does, who cares? Number 3 on the list is Howmet Aerospace, ticker symbol HWM. This company specializes in advanced components for the aerospace and transportation sectors. For short and simple, they make engine parts. They're rocket scientists. They make things that go fly in the air for spaceships and stuff. It's really cool. At the date of filming, they're currently trading at $113.65 with a PE ratio of 43, with a 52-week range of 115 to 48. Now, it's kind of one of the coolest things when you see Elon Musk with SpaceX launching rockets into the air and bringing them back. Howmet Aerospace is a part of that. There's constant investments in defense and aerospace, and there's nothing that America loves more than spending money on their military. So lawmakers and politicians see Howmet as a solid choice for high-tech and a high-demand industry such as aerospace. If I wanted a piece of the pie in making the trip to Mars, this is probably one way I would get it. Number 4 on this list, we have Intel, ticker symbol INTC. Now, we all really know Intel. If we ever had a non-Apple laptop or computer, we know what Intel is. They make semiconductors and computer parts. But one thing that they're really good at right now is their strides in 5G development and AI. Yes, the big AI. As of November 9, today, at the time of this is being filmed, they're currently trading at $26.20, a 52-week range of 51 to 18. They actually have a pretty solid dividend at 2.24%. Now here's the thing. We all know what Intel is. They're a major company. Their market cap is sitting at $111 billion. Well, here's the thing. NVIDIA, we all know what NVIDIA is. They make microchips and computing chips. Their main competitor was SMCI. The SMCI is currently going through an accounting investigation. Their accountant resigned and they're kind of just in the crapshoot. They're down way too many percentages right now. So who's next to compete with them? Intel and AMD. So why not get a piece of the pie of one of the main competitors to one of the largest, if not the largest company in America right now? Plus, I think investing your money in any sort of AI development is a good thing, just because there's been so many studies and so much evidence that AI is going to be taking over. All right, number 5, we have Global Payments Incorporated, ticker symbol GPN. Global Payments provides tech and software for payment processing. So basically every single time you go to a McDonald's, go to a coffee shop, pay your $7 for your latte, that transaction is a part of what Global Payments does. They deal with the transaction of customer to business. As of the time of this is filmed, they are currently trading at $110.88 with a PE ratio of 20.93 with a 52-week range of 141 to 91 with a market cap of $28 billion. Now, e-commerce, digital transactions, all of the above, it's on the rise. Politicians know this. Politicians have the inside scoop in the numbers of how people move and how people act. And these online payments, these payments through e-commerce and digital transactions, they are future-proof. They are timeless as of now, which is what these politicians are jumping on, because in a modern economy where everything's growing, everything's changing, everything's developing and modernizing, they need timeless investments because they don't want to end up like blockbuster movies where Netflix just wipes them out. You get what I mean? So yeah, they're looking pretty. Number 6 is Workday Incorporated, ticker symbol WDAY. Workday is a software company that provides human resources and finance applications. As of the time of this recording, they are currently trading at $256.54 with a PE ratio of 37.15 with a 52-week high and low of 311 to 200. Now, why are politicians interested in a human resources and onboarding program? Well, the Trump administration has basically promised more American jobs. And one thing when it comes to jobs is that when there's an increase in jobs, human resources has to work harder and harder. And what Workday does is make human resources a lot easier. They deal with the onboarding process, the interview process, the application process, background checks, DocuSign, all the above when it comes to hiring, firing, and anything that has to do with business employees. There is a large shift to digital and remote business, and you see a rising number of people working from home now. Workday, being an online space, is one of the most dominant softwares in the field when it comes to human resources. So politicians, they see this shift in how people act. They see that shift in how their local areas, their country, their states act, and they invest on what they think they can capitalize on. So Workday. Number 7 on this list is Aon, ticker symbol AON. So Aon is a risk management, retirement, and health solutions service to clients all over the world. Aon, at the time of this recording, is currently trading at $383.78 with a PE ratio of $32 and a 52-week high of 389 down to 268. Market cap at $83 billion. This company, Aon, focuses on health and risk solutions, which is why politicians find it attractive. Financial literacy is up. You see more and more people caring about their retirement, caring about investing, caring about saving. So that is what Aon does, and that's what they help with. Aon also focuses on health. That's kind of one thing that you can't get rid of is health. Medical, health, pharma, those are things you can't get rid of, because when it comes to everything that's timeless, that is the pinnacle of what is timeless, is the health and body of humans. We always want to live longer. We always want to stay as healthy as long as possible. So that's not going away, and that's why politicians love this company. They are stable, they're consistent, they haven't gone through many hiccups, and their stock's performing really well, so that's why they're buying it. Next up, number 8, we have GE Vernova, which is a subsidiary to General Electric. This company focuses on renewable energy and power generation. Though it's a generally new spin-off from General Electric, they have a pretty clear focus in that they want to focus on clean energy. This company is currently trading at $341 a share, market cap of $94 billion, 52-week high and low of 342 to 120, with a PE ratio of 74, so a little high. Politicians love energy. It's kind of one of the things that that is been one of the biggest moneymakers for all politicians. There's been global moves towards green energy sources. You see investments in clean energy go up, and Vernova is set to benefit from any pro-green policies that get signed within the next 4 years. One thing that I'm not necessarily too big on is the new Trump administration. They've played a big focus on fossil fuels. They want to finish them out. They want to focus on them because they believe that the Democratic or Biden administration, I guess, did a poor job in the energy sector of politics. So I don't know yet, but one thing that is happening though is the Saudi Arabian oil. We're now seeing the Saudis move a lot of their money out of oil and move it into big tech. You see the Saudi Arabians have bigger soccer teams, Formula One, the line, like all these UAE crazy buildings and inventions. Like, that's where the oil money's going to, because I believe the Saudi Arabians do see the end to their oil, And so General Electric's renewable energy projects and companies are kind of what's next. Now, number 9 on this list is Merck Co, ticker symbol MRK. This is a big, giant healthcare and pharma company. They're known for their work in vaccines, treatments, and any other essential health product. Currently, this company is trading at $102.92 with a PE ratio of 21.58, a 52-week high and low of 134 to 98, with a market cap of $260 billion. This is a fat company. Now, like I mentioned earlier, if there's one thing that is timeless, that is future-proof, that is evergreen, it is always going to be healthcare, big pharma. Anything that has to do with medical is known to be the most stable thing in the world. They have one of the most stable reputations and is a popular choice when it comes to healthcare, and it is commonly seen on many politicians' radars. Now, last but certainly not least, number 10 on this list is Automatic Data Processing, ticker symbol ADP. ADP specializes in payroll and HR solutions similar to Workday. They're currently trading at $304 per share, market cap of $124 billion, PE ratio of 32.56 with a 52-week high and low of 306 to 225. Now here's the thing. I mentioned Workday earlier. Why not just fully invest in Workday? Why not just focus on Workday? Well, here's the thing when it comes to different companies is that there's this thing called competition. Without competition and rivals in each industry, there wouldn't be such a fight. There wouldn't be that big of a fight for power. There wouldn't be any need for marketing. So any company that can't afford Workday or doesn't like Workday or just doesn't like how it works, they can go to ADP. ADP helps streamline business operations and HR solutions and payroll, no matter the economy. It's got long-term staying power, and yeah, politicians love to see investments in competition to their other companies in their portfolio. So yeah, that wraps up the top 10 stocks politicians are buying right now. From Merck to Intel, these companies are showing up on the portfolios that we see on these online platforms where you can see politicians buying stocks. As always, do your own research. One company is just a piece of the puzzle, and it is not a one investment solution to your financial needs. So yeah, that's it for today. Toodaloo.